Over 80 women from around the world have come here to New Orleans for a chance to be selected as the next Miss Universe. And now, 16 of them will become semifinalists.
Regardless of which delegates advance to the top 16, all of these women have already won their national competitions, and their fans have come from all around the world to pack this house and show their support. Let's show their delegates one more time how proud we are. They have so many great stories. To learn more about our delegates, make sure to check out the Miss Universe app.
Now, every single one of these women is ready to take on the toughest job of a lifetime. It's really Miss Universe. And everyone knows tonight is it. There's no coming back to compete again next year. This is it.
And with that, now it's time to meet our Miss Universe top 16. It's right here in my hands. The first woman to advance is Puerto Rico!
For me, growing up, I knew that I wanted to learn how the universe worked. I remember coming home from school and they would always give Star Trek reruns. There was a character named Uhura, and seeing her among all these men on the bridge, taking control was amazing, and it was a representation that kind of led me to decide that I wanted to study engineering. For a really long time, I didn't think that I was capable of doing a lot of the things that I'm doing here today, and that's what I want to represent. Change the perception that you have about yourself and about what you can accomplish, because when you do that, the universe will become the limit.
Okay, our second semi-finalist is Haiti!
Après mes études classiques, j'ai étudié le droit et j'ai choisi le droit, c'est à cause de mon enfance, de mon histoire, parce que j'ai perdu ma mère à l'âge de 5 ans. Donc, et mes droits n'ont pas été respectés. J'ai visité beaucoup d'orphelinats en Haïti et de jouer avec les enfants orphelins, parler de leur faire sentir qu'ils sont importants parce qu'ils sont importants. D'ailleurs, j'ai un projet de fondation, Silhouette Fondation. C'est pas un travail, c'est juste une passion. Parce que je sais ce que ça veut dire de grandir sans une mère. C'est pas facile. Je vous jure que c'est pas facile. Donc, j'aide ces enfants en défendant leurs droits, okay, mais surtout les enfants orphelins.
Joining them on the front of the stage is Australia!
Hi, my name is Monique Riley and I'm Miss Universe Australia. I got into boxing through one of my friends over in America, and once I did a few sessions, I fell in love with it instantly. I was on my morning walk one day when a male walked towards me, and as he walked past me, I felt someone grab me from behind, and as soon as I reacted, he started running. I realized if I want to make a difference and if I want to find this guy, I need to have evidence, and I followed him. As soon as I found him, I started getting clearer photos of him and took all of the details to the police station, and he was actually locked up for 6 months. That's when I started offering free boxing classes for girls, because I then understood the importance of it, not only physically, but mentally. Without that boxing background, I probably would have just shut down and got very emotional about the situation. Boxing really helped me step into that.
Our fourth semi-finalist is Dominican Republic!
I went to college in New York City and I studied psychology. I started with political science, which kind of pushed forward this idea of me wanting to advocate for women's rights. So I now work at the Women's Equality Center and I'm a program coordinator there. And the Women's Equality Center, what it does, it advocates for women's rights in Latin America and the Caribbean. And that kind of pushed me a little bit forward to say, I want to have a seat at the table here. I want to sit and say something. We're actually listening to people. We're going to the ground. We're talking to grassroots organizations and providing them with what they need. I found that to be so empowering, more than just saying, here's what we think you need. People deserve a life full of dignity, and they should live that life.
And rounding out our first group of 5 is...
Who is it? Who is it?
Laos!
Hi, I am Payeng Salor, and I am Miss Universe Laos. I am an English teacher. English has changed my life. It's a little bit hard for people in my country to access to education, so that's why I study English so hard. When I think about the best teacher is someone who can inspire their students to keep motivate them to study. I can see that how much I can help those children and those people, and people stand up again and they kind of believe in themselves again that she did it, so we can do it as well. What I really believe in is mindset. The mindset is everything. I believe that your mindset determines your destination.
There they are, the first 5 of our 16 semifinalists. Our 6th delegate moving on is... South Africa!
I come from Tzaneen, which is a small town in a province called Limpopo. The life there is very beautiful and simple and very much tropical. Whenever I get the opportunity to be outside in nature, that is exactly where I'll be. I think all change begins with education. When I go out with a group to do a project and meeting with the girls, seeing their faces, seeing how happy they are, because so many times they don't think that they can achieve all the dreams that they have, but when they see someone who also comes from a similar background to them, they begin to dream again, and that always inspires me to continue, because whenever I do good, they can do better.
Still in the running is... Portugal!
Hello, I am Telma Madeira, Miss Universe Portugal. I stand for volunteering. Actually, I've been developing a lot of social projects. One of them, it's called Be the Voice of Reality, where I could volunteer even more when it comes to mental health and bullying and primary health care for everyone. I was bullied growing up. I used to use glasses. I used to have my teeth not very straight. For a long time, I didn't like my smile. One day, I just looked to the mirror and I self-affirmed that you are capable, you can do it, you are powerful, and you are amazing. It doesn't matter what people are thinking about you. What does matter is what you think about yourself and what you are passionate about. I graduated as well as a dental assistant. Right now, taking off my brace and have this beautiful smile, I can be really related with the work that I am doing. And then I can see the people's smiles and the people's happiness throughout the smile.
Number 8, which means we are halfway through our top 16, is Canada!
Hi everyone, my name is Amelia Tu, and I'm Miss Universe Canada. Canada is a highly multicultural country. We're super accepting of people from all types of different cultures. I started dancing at the age of 5. Not only are you exercising while you're dancing, you're also able to express your emotions and your creativity through your body and through the choreography. I'm extremely passionate about environmental sustainability. I believe that first educating the people around us, educating our community on this issue is of utmost importance. So I feel like the first step comes with really raising awareness so more people can take actions, even if it's small actions.
One step closer to the crown is
family is a very united family, and I am very close to my sister. We do everything together. So we one day decided to make music together, and now we are traveling around Peru doing live music performances. It has been like 3 years of trial and errors because it wasn't easy. It wasn't from day to night that we started living the dream and doing live performances, but we finally are doing it, so I am really happy. I always believed that when you believe in something, you just need to fight for it. Keep working and keep inspiring. I think that that's super important.
Joining them to the next round is our 10th semifinalist. Trinidad and Tobago!
I've been very grounded by a community I was raised by. I thought if there were more women who had the skills and the tools to occupy spaces in whatever way they want. Becoming a beauty ambassador, I'm hoping that there are women who feel more empowered in making changes in the world. My work as a social worker, I work with youth who have been in conflict with the law, helping Venezuelan migrant children and their families, working with children with disabilities. When you come to our island, you will meet people from all walks of life, but we've managed to make it one identity. There are little things that I think we can all do that forms part of the collective responsibility.
There they are.
Our 11th semi-finalist is Curacao!
Curacao is an island that is full of color, it's vibrant, its people are super warm. My mom is Surinamese and my dad is Brazilian, and growing up in a multicultural background has taught me a lot. It has taught me to be open-minded and to accept people for who they are. I was cyberbullied 2 years ago, and it was definitely a hard experience, and that's why I started my foundation, Light for Change. It was more about rising above it. I think everyone experiences things in life that are truly hard and things that we have to overcome to become a better person. And I found a lot of resiliency within myself in all those experiences.
Up next is
I graduated from architecture school. People and stories is what really makes up architecture. It's for the people. It's for human beings to have a greater sense of connection with one another. My father struggled really hard to come out of his impoverished circumstance. My aunts and my cousins are still out there working in coffee fields. They're just as dedicated, they're just as talented, but it was just that freedom to choose for myself that's led to me being here and living my dream, and them having to live out of circumstances. That is why I feel so passionately about equitable access to education. Because to me, education is the most powerful weapon that can shift and transform your destiny and give you the courage to explore your life.
Still in the running for the Miss Universe crown is Venezuela!
Hello everyone, I am Amanda Domel Newman and I am Miss Universe Venezuela. As a fashion designer, I have always been passionate about digital processes and techniques. For example, I just launched my digital collection, which is called Digital Universe, where I first rendered all of my designs and then I produced them physically. But you only get to produce that one piece that you are sure you're going to use. So you're not wasting a lot of materials on prototypes. And this is just the beginning. In my case, I really feel the responsibility over me, but not only to act in this way, but also then to educate the consumer. And the best way to educate them is by giving the example.
going on to the next round is
What I love about the idea of being a beauty queen is that it brings you the chance of being listened to. For me, one of the causes that concerns me the most is teenage life. So when I was 17 years old, my first agency sent me to Hong Kong. My dream was, I want to be a model, I want to be an actress, I want to be this. And someone came and was like, no, you're fat. I started to not eat, trying to lose weight. Something that I understand now, that we've all got different shape, different bodies, and we just need to accept it. Not only accept it, embrace it. I think that the best advice that I can give to any person is stop trying to fit. Understand and accept who you are and love yourself.
Our 15th semi-finalist is USA!
Hi, I'm Armani Gabriel, Miss Universe USA. Fire dancing is a fun and creative way that I stay active. It's 2 balls on a string. It's called fire poi. I swing it around and it's somewhat of a meditative experience and a way to get my body moving. So my company is Arbany Nola, named after me, and it's a sustainable design company. And it's really to cut down on the issue of pollution in the textile industry. And something I'm very passionate about is working with women that have survived from domestic violence and human trafficking. I actually teach them sewing classes at a nonprofit. And it's really about giving them opportunities to learn something new, which builds confidence and ultimately helps them succeed in life.
All right, this is it. There is only one last spot in our top 16, and that is going to Colombia!
For me, it's important to be empathic and compassionate person because every story is important, and I want to share with people that to give them inspiration. As a human being, I have the responsibility to show and to create awareness with people about water scarcity. I create a hashtag called SOS Water, and through that hashtag I do videos, giving examples, showing myself in my daily life, saving water, to create awareness as a society, because we need to grow as a society and together, and we are water, so we need to create that responsibility inside of us. If I only inspire one person, it's enough for me.
Give it up for our Miss Universe Top 16. One of these women will be our next Miss Universe.